Hey everyone, how's it going? Welcome back to a brand new video. Hopefully you guys are all doing well today. In today's video, we're going to be going over some of the items that are going to be included in the up and coming Cayo Perico DLC for GTA 5 Online, and which items you should be focusing on to buy, and also which ones you should avoid. Now, if you've been watching my videos for the past couple of weeks, hopefully you do have some money saved up for this DLC, and hopefully it is enough to buy all of the items. However, that doesn't mean that you should buy everything this DLC has to offer, because as always, some items have greater value than others. So we got a ton of really awesome, exciting, and important information to discuss today, and we're going to be discussing that in just a quick minute here. But first off, if you haven't already, be sure to drop a like rating on this video to show your support, as well as subscribe down below for more DIY videos just like this. But first off, here is today's shoutout of the day, and right after that, went to the actual video. So today's shoutout of the day goes to a really awesome music artist known as Basma and her new hit single, Love Me, Hate Me. The song itself falls in a line between pop and alternative music, which is a really good mix, and she is still somewhat new to the music scene, but produces some really awesome songs that you may not expect from someone that is new to the music industry. If you like discovering new music to listen to, and especially enjoy listening to pop and alternative genres, I highly recommend clicking the first link in the description down below to check out the music video and stream the song on music platforms such as Spotify and iTunes. But with that being said, and without further ado, let's go ahead and jump right into this video. So with the up and coming Cayo Perico DLC for GTA 5 Online, there's going to be a lot of content included in one update, and based on what we know so far, not all of that content has been revealed just yet. Nonetheless, we still have a pretty good idea of what the DLC is going to look like overall, and some of the main features and items that are going to be included, so let's discuss some of the items that are worth buying and some that are not. Now, we're going to start off the list with an item that is actually half of one and half of the other, and that is going to be the Underwater Submarine HQ. Now, the Underwater Submarine HQ is probably going to be the biggest item you can buy within this DLC, quite literally and figuratively, and it is likely also going to be the most expensive, where I personally estimate it to be at least a couple $1,000,000. Now, the submarine itself is likely going to be a good buy all around because it is likely going to be needed to start the Cayo Perico Heist mission, which is going to, of course, be the focal point of this update. However, if you are playing with other people, you do not need to have the submarine HQ yourself. Only the person starting the mission is likely going to need one. Now, don't forget that the Cayo Perico Heist is going to be a little bit different than other GTA Online heist missions, because this heist mission is going to be available to be played 100% solo, just like you were playing a single player mission. So if you are planning to play solo, you absolutely need to have the Underwater Submarine HQ, because it is likely going to be needed to start the mission. However, if you're planning to join other friends and you have a friend that can already buy one, that is probably going to be a better choice for you, and you don't need to buy one yourself in that case unless you really want one. On top of that, if you want to save more money, if you really need to buy the Underwater Submarine HQ, it is likely going to contain a multitude of different upgrades, ranging from different colors you can add to the interior, to different rooms and additions you can do. These are, of course, going to all be extra, so if you want to save as much money as possible, the best choice would be to buy the stock Submarine HQ for the lowest price available, and then opt out of any of the paid upgrades that go on top of your original purchase. Now, moving alongside that, there is also going to be a number of other things releasing with this update that you're going to be able to buy. Rockstar Games did adversely confirm that they are going to be releasing a number of new vehicles with this update. A lot of these vehicles are going to be themed for off-roading because there is a lot of sand in the Cayo Perico map expansion, and those vehicles are going to work very well on the sand. I recommend, if you're trying to save money, to try to select one or two of the new vehicles to purchase. If you want to purchase all of them and you have the money, go ahead and do it. However, as usual, it is probably not going to be the wise decision to purchase all of them, because based on what we have seen so far, the vehicles themselves are pretty similar to each other, and most of them serve the same purpose, which is to drive well on the sand. Now, another thing to note here is that with the Cayo Perico Heist, there is also likely going to be a setup fee involved. This is something that Rockstar implemented a number of updates ago, and ever since that, every major heist mission they added into GTA Online contains one form or another of a payment that is needed in order to start that heist mission, so always make sure you have a small buffer of cash inside GTA Online to start these heist missions. Otherwise, you're going to have to grind out smaller ones in order to grind for the bigger heist missions. Now, besides the submarine HQ and also the new vehicles, there hasn't been many other things confirmed that are going to be purchasable inside this DLC. There's of course likely going to be some clothing items, which are pretty cheap and we really don't need to talk about them. There's also likely going to be some other cosmetic items that Rockstar is going to be adding that are a minuscule amount of money, but those are the two big things that you're going to be able to purchase inside this update. We still have yet to hear whether we are going to be getting any type of properties on the new Cayo Perico map expansion, so whether you can buy a garage or an apartment or something along those lines, that has yet to be seen. But nonetheless, it is worth noting that the first week an update comes out, the bonuses and money promotions for that week are usually very bad. So right now is the last couple of days that you have to grind out some jobs inside GTA Online to prepare for this update. And as we did discuss on previous videos, I do recommend having around $5 to $8 million inside GTA Online to be able to purchase most of the items inside this update based on what we know so far. And also, if you're interested in my predictions for the pricing of a lot of these items in more detail, I recommend checking out my video from a couple of days ago where we go into that in a lot more detail and talk about my price estimates for all of those items. But let me know in those comments down below, what are your price predictions for this DLC? Do you think you have enough money to buy everything in this update? And also, are you planning to get the underwater submarine HQ? Is that something you're interested in? And also, how much money do you have saved up inside GTA 5 Online for this update? Let me know what your thoughts are in those comments down below because I really want to hear from you guys. As always, just a quick reminder that the Cayo Perico DLC for GTA Online is going to be coming out in about 2 days on December 15th. There was some rumors that Rockstar was going to be delaying the update because of the launch of Cyberpunk 2077. It seems like Rockstar has not walked back on that yet and they are continuing promoting this update. So December 15th is the release date. We are likely going to get more final details regarding this update either tomorrow or the day after on release date. But basically what we know so far is everything we discussed in this video. But either way, hopefully you found this video informative and helpful, and hopefully it gives you a little bit more information about what parts of this update you should be focusing on if you are short on money or if you want to buy items that are actually going to make a difference. But if you did enjoy this video and you found it informative, let me know by dropping a like rating on this video, as well as subscribe down below if you haven't already with those bell notifications on so you're always notified whenever I upload a brand new video. Thank you again for tuning in today, I really do appreciate it, and I'll see you tomorrow with another video just like this. But until then, have an awesome day, and I'll be sure to talk to you guys then.